Hey guys, how's it going today? I'm excited to teach you guys how to make a Deadpool rice ball. This is a product that I do not sell in my store, therefore I feel totally cool about showing you how to make it. It's very similar to my normal rice balls now. I keep changing up my pattern because I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with those, but with this one I've pretty much got it nailed down pat, you know. I've figured out exactly how I want to do them. I do sometimes sell them in person because there's no issues with fan art in artist alleys, but as far as selling them in my store, Marvel's pretty big about striking that kind of thing down, so I don't recommend selling these online if you do make them. They're great gifts, they're great stocking stuffers, they're really fun to hand out at themed parties or to just give to even your animal, like if you want to make one of these out of felt instead of fleece, like something cheaper. I want to show you how to make it though. I think these are really cute and they're soft and they're just really adorable. You can use any kind of materials you have, but I will show you exactly how I make these and the things that I used. If you have any questions about this, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I do want to help you guys out if you have any questions or concerns about these. Here is how to make one of these guys.
First, you'll need black, white, and red fleece. Next, you're going to need a pattern. I drew this one out myself using a piece of cardstock. You'll need a pin cushion with needles and pins, white thread, red thread, and black thread, a good pair of fabric scissors, a black Sharpie to draw on the design, polyfill stuffing to help fill up our plush. Now you're going to take your red fleece and you're going to begin drawing on the pattern. What I do is I take the piece of cardstock with the pattern, lay the pattern on top of the fleece, then using my Sharpie, I'm going to outline this pattern. And don't worry about those lines too much. We'll be sure to cut them off whenever we're trimming down. You're going to need 2 of this pattern. Now we're going to begin cutting out these 2 patterns. And it's at this point you can start cutting off the black lines if they bother you. Now we're ready for the next step. We're going to take these 2 pieces, lay them on top of each other, then we're going to begin pinning them together with our pins. This is to help make sure that the pieces stay together whenever we're sewing and they don't separate. Now take the red thread and begin sewing around the edges of this piece. Now make sure you leave a little space open in the middle like I'm showing you here in order for us to be able to stuff it later. And right now I'm speeding up the footage just so you don't have to sit through 10 minutes of me sewing. Now I'm going to tie off the ends and cut off the excess thread here. And you can see where the little opening is left. And now we're going to begin flipping it right side out so that we can start stuffing it. Now we're going to stuff it with our polyfill stuffing. I recommend taking small pieces and putting them in a little at a time, filling out each corner of the plush. Try your best not to overstuff this. That can cause seam breakage. And also try not to understuff. That can cause some dead areas in the plush where it looks deflated. Now our plushie is stuffed just right. Now we're going to take our red thread, which, to be completely honest, you don't really need a specific color of thread here. I just chose red because it was nearby. Because this area is going to be covered up by a piece of black fleece, and it really doesn't matter how this cover up looks either. You can just quickly sew it together like I did. Now we're going to take our black fleece and we're going to cut a short strip. I'm going to start refining the edges of this strip, trying to make it look as straight as possible. This is of course optional. If you want it to look more organic, you could leave it a little wavy. I just prefer for them to look pretty straight. This is what it should look like when it's done. Now we're going to place this sheet on top of our plush, pin it on one side, flip it over, and we're going to pin it to the other side. Take your scissors and cut the remainder off. This is what it should look like. Now take the black thread. Now you can start sewing on the black piece. I go underneath it in order to hide the little knot. And now just sew all the way around till you're done. For this entire process, a thimble is totally optional. I personally don't use them because they don't fit my fingers and they're uncomfortable and I get calluses from them, and I just prefer not to use them. But you are totally welcome to use them if they help you not prick your finger, because that can hurt really bad. Next, take another piece of black fleece. These are going to be for our eye holes. Use your scissors to create the shape of a oval, a eyeball. I don't know how best to describe it, but it's going to be a tapered oval like that. Put one on each side of the face, and now we're going to pin them to the plush using our pins. Using our black thread, we're going to sew on these eye holes. You're going to do both eye holes this way. And oh my gosh, we're so close to being done. If you like this tutorial so far, please remember to hit that like button. Now take a small piece of white fleece and we're going to make it pretty tiny and cut out 2 more little ovals that are tapered as well to go inside of the bigger eye holes. Place them where you want them to go, which I typically have to go back and cut them a few times to make sure they're perfect. And then I place them there and I will pin them with a pin. Now take your white thread and begin sewing around the edge of the eyes. And do this on both eyes as well. And congratulations, you just finished your Deadpool rice ball plushie.
Now you have this cute little Deadpool rice ball plushie. He's really soft and cute and makes a great gift for people who are fans of Deadpool or just cute things. You can even like just set him up on your dresser or anything like that. I've seen people use them for decor. I've even had people use stuff like this for like wedding bouquets and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will be putting out new videos very soon and I hope you will let me know if you're interested in seeing how to make anything else or anything that you think I can make. I just want to know what you want to see here. This is going to be an art related channel or any advice videos that you want to hear or anything like that. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!